All right, football fans, buckle up, because we've got a spicy NFL debate brewing that's heating up the internet right now. We're talking legendary wide receiver Cris Carter, former NFL stars Chad Johnson and Asante Samuel, and some serious shade being thrown around. This one's got it all: Hall of Fame debates, smack talk, and a healthy dose of rivalry. So stick around as we break down this football feud you don't want to miss. Let's set the scene. It all started earlier this year when Chad Johnson, the ever-confident, sometimes brash former Bengals receiver, claimed on a podcast that even at 47 years old, he could beat current Jacksonville Jaguars cornerback and wide receiver Travis Hunter in 10 straight one-on-one reps. Bold, right? Well, Cris Carter, the Vikings legend and Hall of Famer, wasn't having it. He called Johnson's claim ridiculous and threw some serious shade on Johnson's NFL career, basically questioning whether Chad lived up to the hype. But wait, it didn't stop there. Fast forward to last Sunday, and former All-Pro cornerback Asante Samuel jumped into the fray with some controversial opinions of his own. Samuel didn't just defend Johnson. He went all in and called Cris Carter overrated. Yeah, you heard that right. Samuel praised Carter's skills, acknowledging he was a great route runner with some of the best hands in football during his time. But then he hit with the hard truth, saying Carter was nothing more than a possession receiver, someone who caught the ball and got tackled immediately. To Samuel, that style didn't strike fear into defenders. Listen to this. Samuel said, "As a cornerback, what do I have to worry about covering a guy like Cris Carter? He's going to run a nice, crispy route and get tackled immediately. I'm not worried about him running past me. So what fear does he put in any cornerback or defense?" That's a bold statement, especially about a player who ranks 6th all-time with 1,101 career receptions, 13th with 13,899 receiving yards, and 4th in career touchdown catches with 130. Oh, and let's not forget, Cris Carter was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2013. Calling Carter overrated? That's definitely a hot take, but it's not completely out of the blue given Samuel's perspective as a defensive player who had to face receivers like Carter. Meanwhile, fans online have jumped into the debate, splitting into camps arguing whether Cris Carter or Chad Johnson had the better career. But here's the thing, that's not really what Samuel's point was. It's not about who was better overall. It's about how each player impacted the defense in different ways. Cris Carter's game was built on precision routes, sure hands, and consistent catches. The classic possession receiver every offense needs to keep moving the chains. Chad Johnson? He was known for his explosive speed, flashy moves, and game-changing plays that could shift momentum in a heartbeat. And Asante Samuel, being a cornerback himself, is evaluating Carter through a defensive lens, questioning how much of a threat Carter really was to defenders who had to face him. So, does that mean Cris Carter doesn't deserve his Hall of Fame spot? Absolutely not. His numbers, impact on the game, and legendary status are clear. But Samuel's comments remind us that greatness isn't just about stats. It's also about how a player challenges opponents on the field. And that's where this debate gets really interesting. Different positions, different styles, different eras, all shaping how we remember these NFL icons. Now, we want to hear from you. Who do you think is the most underrated or overrated wide receiver in NFL history? Cris Carter, Chad Johnson, or someone else entirely? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get the conversation going. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button, subscribe for more NFL debates and breakdowns, and share this video with your friends who live for football drama. We'll keep bringing you all the latest and greatest from the gridiron. And trust me, the offseason always brings the heat. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay tuned for more NFL action right here.